Telltale's The Walking Dead doesn't start with just a bang. It starts with a warning. This story is tailored by how you play. But that's the trick. You're not shaping the plot. You're shaping yourself. You're learning how to react and how far you would go. And what really matters to you when everything falls apart. It's not about zombies, it's about you and what's left of you when the world's taken everything else. Let's start with Lee. The game gives you dialogue options, moral choices, but here's the key. They all orbit around a character who's already broken. A professor turned prisoner, a man who's lost his wife, his job, and now his freedom. You're not writing his story, you're adapting to it. It's why he doesn't respond to some dialogue options. It's why you feel the pull to protect Clem, even if you're playing hard-nosed, because Lee is a man with nothing left except maybe one shot at redemption. When I first started playing, I tried playing Lee my way, but it wasn't long before I started playing it his way. That's intentional. The voicemails at Clem's house are some of the most efficient, emotional ways to lock in a brand new gamer to the Telltale series. In under 60 seconds, you learn everything. The collapse of society, Clem's abandonment, and why she matters so much. You don't need a backstory dump. You feel her story. And the moment you pick up that walkie-talkie, you're locked in. You're in Clem's story now. It's over. She's yours. One of my favorite things is how the apocalypse is still happening off screen. People are still trying to make phone calls. The streets are empty, but they're not yet bloodstained. That dread builds because you know what's coming. It hits hardest when you realize the zombies aren't the threat. People are. Herschel blames you. Kenny makes judgmental comments. It's the fear talking. But also the truth, this game constantly asks, who do you trust? So here's a big moment. You try to save Shawn or Duck. It doesn't matter. Shawn's gonna die anyways. This pissed off a lot of players, but it shouldn't. It's not about the outcomes. It's about who you are under pressure. Telltale's choices aren't about branching paths. They're mirrors. They show you who you are. I chose Shawn. I thought I chose the right thing, but what I learned in this choice is the right thing doesn't matter in the apocalypse. Then we meet Duck, and people hate him, myself included. He's loud, he's clumsy, but he's innocent, and he stays that way, which is rare. Kenny starts feeling like your guy until he doesn't, and Lily, PTSD, command complex, trust issues. It's a powder keg. Telltale makes this world unbearable by design because that's how they break you, not just characters. This game doesn't just simulate society breaking down. It simulates relationships breaking down. And that's scarier than any walker. Remember when Lee sees his family photo in the pharmacy and he barely reacts? Then the camera just kind of cuts away? That's deliberate. Telltale wipes Lee's past from the table so his future can belong entirely to Clem. That's transformation. That is why this game hurts. It's not a zombie story, it's a father's story. In the end, The Walking Dead isn't about surviving. It's about choosing what you're willing to lose and who you're willing to become when the world ends. You'll lose people, you'll make mistakes, but if Clem makes it, it's all worth it. If you love deep dives like this, hit that like button and sub for more breakdowns, gameplay stories, and wild psycho Lee edits. Let's keep this story going. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. See you soon.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding.